Hey guys, Alex.
Hello, Nev. Hi guys, how you doing? Minimal's so clean. Minimal is really clean. How's everyone doing? Yo, Alex, hope you were good. I'm good. I quickly ran to the gym this morning because I found an extra 30 minutes in my schedule this morning. So I was like, you know what? I'm feeling really. Oh, did I not update the keyboard? What the dude? I literally updated it. Is the build command working? It is. Well, one sec. Let me change that. Stream elements. I bought a Neo. Let's go, dude. I'm hoping it's good today. It looks like a sick keyboard. Like, it looks like there's so much stuff in the box that it is absolutely wild. But yeah, I went to the gym. I honestly want to start getting into it again. I'm in need of doing it again, dude. I hope it's just not like a thing that I'm into for like a week. You know what I'm saying? Keyboard command. Oh, it didn't update. That's so weird. Harbor, cheese, switches, and minimal. Whatever. It's like the worst command ever. I have no idea if I'm going to be doing a QK65 V2. No idea. I'm hoping. Afternoon announcements. What's up, 6306? Zilch, how you doing? This is the Harbor, not the Bower. Already corrected it. Saw your message before. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. About to board a plane, so I just came to say hi. Dude, I hope the flight goes well. Safe travels, my friend. Taking your advice on desk setup. The PC is coming off the desk. When I run to IKEA and grab 2 more legs, monitor arm is on the way too. Oh my god. Yeah, dude. You're going to completely liberate yourself for desk space. That's going to be awesome, dude. 4 mounting options is nuts. I don't even know what I'm going to build it with today because I have a solderable PCB. I'm pretty positive, so I have no idea the configuration that I'm going to do today. Absolutely none. So I guess we'll see. I lubed some retro light switches. Let me tell you, these things sound like absolute ass stock, but you lube them and they change completely. This is like the most echoey switch, like the weirdest, thinnest switch ever in terms of like sound profile without lube. So you need to lube these. I like the hair today. Oh, this is literally, I got out of the shower and realized the time here. It doesn't look good from, it looks okay, I guess, but the messy hair is good. I don't really like it like this, but I'm glad you guys like it for watching. What's going on, dude? What's up, Proper? Alex, I like you today. Kenny. Oh my God, love you, bro. FR, what's up, Alex? What's up, dude? From the side, it looks good. Yeah, that's about it, though. That's it, dude. Is the Harbor on the table? Yeah, the Harbor's the one on the table. Did I mess up the build commands? I think it's weird. Without Chozo, I don't know what to do, man. No, I think we're good. Yeah, the Harbor's on the table. I've been liking the vibe of this. It's just clean and simple. Clean and simple. What kind of IMs are we using? I'm still using the Campfire Andromedas. I'm gonna get my Sony ones fixed. A friend knows someone who I can send it to who won't charge me the price of the new IEM. So I'm just gonna send it to, I guess, Japan and get it fixed there. I have a pair of IER Z1Rs. I was very fortunate to get it on a huge sale because they had like a Black Friday special at like a local audio place. And I got it for like nearly 50% off. I ended up hating the IEMs, to be honest. And I have so the long story with this is I actually used it for about 8 months. The IEMs broke. Literally one of the pins in the cables broke. And I was like, that's insane. Sony didn't really want to help me fix it. I wanted to sell the IEM because I barely use them. And I have a friend who like really, really wants the set of IEMs. So I was trying to get them fixed. And Sony is the worst when it comes to helping people. Sony wanted to charge me $1,500 basically. Well, not Sony themselves, but Sony was charging their third-party fix station the same price as a brand new IEM, like one singular IEM. So I said, absolutely not. That is definitely not happening. And the guy on the phone was like in total agreement. He's like, that's insane. So what's up, Bruno? How you doing, dude? Also, Freeze, thank you so much for the Prime, and Nev, thank you again, man. I appreciate you guys. I know Freeze did it 11 hours ago, but I still want to say thank you. Mr. Odos, what's up, Unknown? How you doing? Oh my God. Slurpless?
Been a while, haha.
It has been a while, man.
2023 and this 2024 has been an absolute roller coaster.
It has. Dude, 2024 already feels like ups and downs like crazy, bro. Their CSR isn't great. Yeah. Alex, I purchased a new board, Sonnet with black top, silver bottom, and accent. Stainless weight. Oh, that's a nice stainless weight. Okay. CF plate. We'll be putting KTT roses in your mounting style. You're probably going to get a nice, deeper sound signature, which, if that's your goal, you're going to really like it. 2024 is the year of PMA. What's PMA? Why am I, like, not in the know? I've been watching, I mean, I didn't know it was such a long movie, but I started watching, oh, God, that movie with Julia Roberts. It's like the hackers do stuff. I'm only, like, 30 minutes in, but it's interesting so far. What time is it right now? It is 1 p.m. Do you know what week you'll get to my board? Probably first or second week of February. I think January literally has 0 slots left. I don't know what it is. I go weeks with no one requesting
boom,
builds.
shakalaka boom.
Thank you, VOD. No one requests builds for like weeks, and then all at once, like I get like 30 requests. So that's pretty much how it's been recently, and it's kind of like nerve-wracking a little bit, but yeah, we do it. We can. Oh, I got a story for you guys. So I've been working with a client. They don't watch stream. They just need a keyboard done. They're a recommendation from a friend, and we've been conversing via email. And they keep calling me Alexotos, like spelled like this. I'll do it in chat. Like this has been how they've been, or Alexotos, yeah, exactly like that. And they've been consistently typing my name that way, and I don't have the heart to correct them. And it's been like 2 weeks of going back and forth, and today they sent it like, no, not like that, son. Without the first, it's just Alex Toes, something like that. Yeah, I haven't had the heart to correct them yet. I don't think I'm gonna. I think I might even sign the card because I usually send a card off. I might do like a custom card, just put like Alex Toes. Because I don't want to correct them. I don't want them to feel dumb. It's okay. Are we already allowed to talk about zombie Star Troopers? No. No, I don't even know what you're talking about. Arrow, how you doing, man? Thanks for the prime.
Love
it's
you,
cam
boss.
time. What the? All right, today we're doing the Neo. I want to get off this topic as fast as I can. Today we're doing the Neo80. You're rebranding? I hope not. I hope not, dude. Busting toes out. Bro, my toes are like, I smash into everything. Side story. I'm uncoordinated, and I smash my feet into everything. So my feet aren't the healthiest in the world, bro. Let me just say that. All right, we're doing the Neo80. This was sent over. This is a sponsored review, but obviously it won't change anything because I've done stuff for QWERTY Keys, Owl Labs in the past, and you guys have seen I can be pretty unbiased with them. So let's see what we get in the box. This does start at 140 American. I think it's like 186 Canadian converted, something like that. I actually don't know what we got in the box. I don't know what they sent over. So we got some stabs, which is nice to get. I like some stabilizers. Are these clip-ins? Oh yeah, they are clip-ins. I don't know what brand of clip-ins these are. Interesting. We got some clip-in stabs. Now, I'm pretty positive they sent over a solderable PCB. Yeah, they did. So we got some foam. This I love. I need to see more of this in 2024. This pogo connector, the magnetic connector. God, bro. Let me tell you, this is an absolute godsend for keyboards who just like don't, when keyboards use ribbon cables for like everything, this is nice. I like that. So we got the PCB, some foam here. These are Neo clip-ins. I've never used them before. Alex, planning on designing my own board, thinking between top mount, what makes you attracted to a board? I mean, I think that's a very, okay, 1 second. I'll answer that in a second here, Sky. They did include a hot swap. Fuck, I don't know what I'm gonna use today. Let me put this to the side. And then we got 2 different plates. You know what? Maybe we'll do two different builds. I don't know if I want to use the switches we did today for plateless. Like, I don't know how, if you guys have seen other reviews, is there something you want to see today live on stream? Or, and we have an aluminum and what looks like either palm or, I guess it's palm plate. I don't think this is PC. And then we got a little, I'm guessing this is like a cable or accessories box. Nixie's plateless. No Nixies today. Yeah, just some accessories, a little screwdriver, keycap puller, USB cable. Standard fare, I think, with a lot of these boards nowadays, which is nice to have. It's always a pleasant surprise to see these. It's good to get all the tools you need in the box. Do we want to do plateless? Has there been a plateless build? Alex Daystream, the clouds have parted and the sun is shining. I wish. I absolutely wish. We have some feet. And then, I might be referring to the build guide for this, by the way. It looks like we have standoffs and an O-ring. So I know this is O-ring mounted, gasket mounted, plateless. There's tons of different mounts we can do for this. And the keyboard. Also, two little warnings. It's really dry in here today. And if you hear me clear my throat like a million times, just ignore it. Also, if the fire alarm goes off, I will mute the stream. They're doing testing, I think, sometime today. Who knows when? They never give a time. So, dry toes? Oh my god, man. Come on, bro. Come on. Fire toes? My toes won't be dry nor on fire. All right, they'll be a-okay toes. So should we do plateless today? Has there only been marker chuns who've done it plateless? I don't know if this is silver or white. It kind of looks like silver. Please try multiple builds. Thing is, if we go the solderable version, I honestly don't want to desolder it today. I just feel like, oh, so if someone's already done plateless, let's do the aluminum plate with, I'm still going to solder it in. Because if you guys have seen plateless already, then there's no need for me to demo a plateless. You know? Ooh, the copper weight. So I was reading into this on their Notion, and they did say that even though this has a clear coat on it, to handle it with care. That looks nice. If I end up really liking this board, guys, I think I might experiment in patinaing this, because this is actually a really clean aesthetic on the back. I quite like this. It's not shiny, it's just because it has the plastic wrapper on it. Ooh, so that was another thing I'm kind of excited for this board. I think the overall shape and aesthetic of this is very classic, and I like it a lot. So it has thin bezels on the side, which I'm here for. You guys know I like that aesthetic a lot. Just gonna toss things to the side. Oh, yeah, that is nice. Let me take out this foam here. Look how thin that bezel is. This reminds me a little bit of the Sunsetter. If you guys remember that keyboard, this little RGB orbit. Sorry, I'm hiccuping. So that's kind of cool, I guess. Little RGB orbit. What is this? I guess I need to go in and screw that down or something. I'll take it apart anyways. Wow, there's a lot of interesting stuff to this board. Cool, and I'm pretty sure this is just the, oh man. This is like a huge contender. Oh, look at this. They even have like a little force break. Sorry. Was it the Sunset or Sunsetter? I can't remember which one's which. Little force break corners. You guys can see that too. Quite nice. Very, very cool. So tempted to buy right now. Yeah, so it starts at 140. I have to go. The only thing I didn't do today, by the way, I actually prepped myself a lot for this stream. I did not go through all the configurations. I think there is the stainless steel ones and the copper ones that increase the price, but I did not go and like, you know, poke around the configurator for hours on end. I did a few of the configurators, but I think there's like a cap for how expensive this can get, obviously, which isn't too, it isn't priced too crazy. So it starts at 140 though. I snagged one of those on launch day, excited for this build. I guess now the question is, do I want to build with a plateless, or sorry, solderable or hot swap? I think I'm gonna go solderable today, and just like give this the best shot possible. Even though I don't personally believe that solderable PCBs sound a whole lot different, I feel like we do hot swap for everything these days, and quite frankly, it's kind of nice to solder. It's relaxing. Plateless starts at 110. The most expensive is 190. Are you sure plateless starts at 110? Why didn't I see that as an option for... Oh, I didn't click it. Plateless, yeah, plateless does start at a cheaper price. Like I said, I didn't poke around too much with it. Oh, okay, that's nice. I didn't know they'd give you that option to just not order a plate. That is my mistake there. But yeah, very nice. What's the highest you can get? 190? So how on earth do I get it to be 190? What do I need to click here? Aluminum plate. I do like their stone washed weights. Wait, how did you get it to be that expensive? Plus 30 for shipping. Shipping's inevitable. I feel like I shouldn't have to say shipping, but I mean, stuff doesn't ship for free usually in the keyboard hobby. Carbon fiber plate makes it 190? Can I be honest with you guys? I didn't know the carbon fiber plate would be $5 more. I don't personally think there'll be much of a sound difference between the FR4 and carbon fiber plate. I know some people will argue with me, and that's totally fine. I just have built a lot of CF and FR4, and I personally think they kind of sound exactly the same. But yeah, I didn't know FR4 or CF would be the highest priced one there. Interesting. Very interesting. I think the ideal for me, like I think what I would go with personally is one of the anode ones here. If you really want to spray coat it one, go for it. But I'd probably go silver, copper, and then maybe a different bottom case. So my ideal build would be, let's see, solder non-flex cut. My ideal build would be 140, which is the build that I'm doing today. Is alu plate higher pitch than CF? I personally think alu plates have a more metallic. It's not so much higher pitch. I think it's just a higher. There's more metallic-y noises from it, while FR4 might be a little bit louder, but with more of a plastic undertone. You know? Saint! Oh my God, Saint. Saint, I hope you're having a fantastic fucking day. You're a saint today, man. As always, man. Thank you so much for the 50, bro. God damn. Saint, are you having a good day? Oh gosh. Okay, number one complaint. Listen, I know I can cut this open. Like, it is so stressful to this day, removing PCBs from really tight bags. I'm always afraid I'm gonna knock off a diode. Always, dude. Saint, thank you so much, man. If the spray coat is similar to the Neo80, it's pretty interesting. Yeah, I feel like that's all preference though. Like, I wouldn't personally get a spray coat because I'm not really that into the spray coats. I like anode and I like Cerakotes. Cerakotes have like a very nice texture to me. I don't mind the matrix coatings too. No flex cuts. Happy Alex. Listen, I'm not for YouTube's sake. I'm not gonna get into the whole flex cut discussion. I'm just gonna listen. I'm just gonna fucking avoid that today. I don't even want to talk about it. It doesn't have flex cuts, like it or hate it. Let's just glance over that today. You know, it's a normal PCB. I want Alex to spray coat on. What the fuck, man? Here are the gaskets. We have the O-ring. I don't know what I want to try today. I feel like there's so many different things I want to give a go. You know? Can you rate the anode finish? It looks perfectly fine to me. There's no streaking, no nothing. Anode match on silver is usually pretty easy, I'd say, but it looks fine. I feel like for anode match, I'd rather have like a different, like, you know, darker color to really tell there. Internals, there is a little bit, it feels like, I don't know if you guys would even be able to pick this up. No. There is like the slightest streaking on the inside. Again, I don't think I can visibly show you guys that on my cameras. The slightest. But again, I think this is under a very bright light, and I don't think you'll notice this on a regular basis. So that's, to me, that's a non-issue. But I don't see that at all on the outside coating at all. The side profile on this is quite nice, by the way. It's a very nice aesthetic. It also bows out a little bit too, so very, very, very pretty. Gorgeous. I'm actually not sure what the front height on this is. I have to double check. I don't really remember off the top of my head. But I can already tell you this is shaping up to be very good. It has a little ledge on the inside, which usually is indicative of a smaller front height. So very, very nice. This has a lot of features that I'm already very into, by the way. At a good price. Like I said, I think the ideal price point for me here is the 140 price point. Purple. Thank you, dude.
Happy Wednesday, Alex.
Thank you, thank
Got a
you.
dub on the Event Horizon, which has me
Throat's
hyped.
so dry. Dude, everyone has been so hyped about that board. I'm so happy people are hyped about it. Thank you again, Purple, and thank you again, Saint. I really appreciate you guys. Also, let me see the compatibility on the solderable. What do we got? We have so much compatibility. Absolutely love, love, love that. Does the plate also have lots of compatibility? I don't know what the stock plate looks like. I'm assuming it has everything. Oh, hiccups. God, what is with me today, man? Am I going to KeyCon? Fuck. I should be. I should be going to KeyCon. Yeah, we got lots of compat on this too. Awesome. Very, very awesome. Cool. So we can do 7U today. I like that. Would you guys ever build your TKLs with split right shift? Price is very competitive. The price is perfect for this, I think. I can't go to KeyCon. It's in Utah. I don't know if a lot of people can make it out, but it's gonna be fun. Oh, what I think my question, Sky, can you copy paste it? If you don't mind, I'm so sorry. I think my mind's a little scattered this morning. If the board doesn't have F13, yes. So really, you would pick a split on a non-F13. Interesting. I live in Utah. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna come. So, well, I'm gonna try. Like, if something pops up that's uncontrollable, I don't want to make that promise. But as of right now, it's in my plans. I don't know why my light does that. I've seen people build TKLs with split space. I don't know if I'd do a split space personally. What do you think of the Keychron C1 Pro as a first ever custom? Go for it. Keychron makes good stuff. At the end of the day, guys, I want to convey this one single message. Oh, they give you an extra stab housing. That's nice. There is no bad choice for a first custom keyboard. Like, if it makes you happy and, well, okay. As long as you're not buying from a company that won't deliver it, but then I feel like it's a bad choice because you didn't get it. So, okay, that doesn't count. But there's no bad choice. If you guys like it and you guys pick it up and you're all for it, then you do you guys. There's nothing wrong with that. Designing my own keyboard and thinking top mount. What makes a board unique to you and stand out in the current crowd? That's a very interesting question. As with anything, I think your design language is going to be like the absolute most stellar thing, right? Because if I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you guys, there has been plenty of good sounding keyboards. And also, I mean, like to me, it's quite easy to kind of have that like good sounding board with, you know, the current status of what's good for mounting. So as long as you're conveying your design language well, I think other standout things too are another, like, if you can add a feature that you feel would help you, and that could be anything. I'm just gonna say random shit here, but like, if you feel like putting a large OLED display on the left side of your TKL is like a good idea and will help you because you can find some use for it, that's also a selling point, right? I think right now in the current market of keyboards, you have to understand though that there is a large amount of people who have the classic stuff already and that consistently gets released, as well as like more, I mean, even this today, I would say the Neo80 is a very classic looking keyboard. So it's hard to compete with those. So you either have to do something crazy with your design language or just something that's unique to you, some sort of unique finish. I mean, hell, even some sort of like story behind your board might do well for you too. But as long as you can convey what you feel like your mission is to people, it should do well. What about a USB hub? So USB hub keyboards are fun. I feel like those don't get built enough. Where's my lube? Here it is. Badges for TKLs, top-down silhouette for 60s, bezels and overall proportions, typing angle, engraving. Yeah, a lot of that stuff matters, and if you can, you know, put all that into a package and then add like one more thing, then I think usually that stuff will convey very well to the consumer. I mean, there was a bunch of ideas I think people really haven't played with too much. So, Micah, thank you so much for a tier 1 for 25 months. Thank you, thank you. Need more boards like Moondrop DAC amp? Yeah, like that was a cool idea too. That was really a cool idea. Have you seen the Eminence? That sounds super familiar. Do you mind linking it to me? All right, Alex, I have my... Ooh, ready for stream? Way too lucky. A Red Bull. What flavor Red Bull? I tried a new flavor of Monster the other day. I tried the Monster Gold. I guess it's like a pineapple flavor. Pretty nice. But I think I gotta slow down with like caffeine and stuff. Yeah, I think I do. For me, the Aquila was a fresh... Yeah, dude, the Aquila was a fresh design, I think. I hope it did well, because I really liked that board. Caffeine good? It is good. Has there been a built-in computer into a keyboard yet? Direct plug into a monitor? Not that I know of. I hope I have access to this channel, you toy. Don't drink those shits, guys. I'm not going to say do or do not. Oh, that's a nice look. Oh, figures this is by Streamline. Go figure. Yeah, like I like his designs. That's nice. That is a beautiful side profile. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm trying to change a few things of myself this year. Like, number one, I want to be more thoughtful towards things. I feel like there are times I kind of get into my own head and, like, I don't know, forget that there's a world around me. And I try to laser focus on the stuff I want to finish. And I think that's bad. So I think I got to start doing that more this year. And then the other thing I want to start doing this year is, like I said, a little bit less caffeine, not as much, more water, I guess. And then the other thing is, I don't know why I stopped last year, but I just want to start walking and running again. Because I feel like, even today, like, dude, I went for a 30-minute high incline sort of walk jog type thing. And dude, oh my God, I feel like mentally so much more aware today, and it's fantastic. I would run to you any day. Oh my God. Way too lucky. Don't make me... I'm the one who's way too lucky now. There's a world around you and it revolves around you. No, Nev. No. I have the same problem where I tunnel on things to forget practice self-care. Yeah, that's a good way to put it too, because that's some of the stuff I forget. Also, if it gets really bright now, because I think the sun's sort of peeking through, I'll just close the blinds. I forget that there's like me even in the world, right? Like, I just tunnel vision on like the task at hand. Like, dude, here, you want to know an example? Oh my God, okay, now it's really bright. I think it's only going to be for like a hot second, but fuck it, I'm still going to close the blinds. Like this morning, for example, I was so focused on getting a bunch of stuff done before 10 o'clock, because I wake up early to do work, right? And I feel like I'm not even gonna lie, you guys. Like, I'm just gonna be like super transparent. Like, I feel like I rush things around me, you know. And I was even trying to like rush my girlfriend. I'm like, okay, like I need to go. Like, are you good? And I just feel like I shouldn't have done that, you know. Like, I shouldn't have been rushy. I should just like take a breath and fucking relax, which I did afterwards, by the way. I stopped myself today from being like too rushy. But I think that's always been my mentality, because like I've always felt like if I don't get things done in time, I kind of like get in trouble. And that's probably from, like, to be honest, like working retail and even past jobs. That's where I think it stems from, Because, you know, if you don't do something on time, like they reprimand you there. So I think I just have that ingrained that if I don't do things like immediately, that I'm letting people down. But then in the process, I also offend people. So I've recently been doing a lot better at slowing down. Austin, I'm so happy about that, man. Like that's kind of my goal. Like my one singular goal that I think is gonna fix all of my issues is just slowing down and not letting my brain race ahead and not hyper focusing on things. Neo65 or Zoom? I would personally pick the... I mean, see, this is the tough part though, Scummy Guy. They're both different layouts, you know? Some people might need the Zoom 75. Both sound good. Both feel good. Depends on what you're looking for layout-wise. I personally would pick the Neo65. But that's because right now I'm on like a little... for lack of a better word, I'm on a smaller keyboard phase. Like I like my 65s and 60s right now. I love TKLs and I love 75s and I love a whole bunch of other boards, but right now I'm just vibing with smaller boards. Funny you say that, Alex. The client emails are only answered 2 to 3 times a week. Sometimes they have to wait 4 days plus for a response, and they're all fine with that. Client emails are only answered 2 to 3 times a week, so sometimes they have to wait for. Oh, you mean for your business? Way too lucky. I'm still waiting for a really high-end 75 to come along. I've been using an old Akko forever now. Akko still makes some good stuff. I like Akko stuff. I haven't actually used any of their keyboards for like long periods of times, but people have sent me them to like repair or something. Opinion on HHKB 60s. I don't really have an opinion on those, you know? I don't really have an opinion on those. Because I feel like my opinion on HHKBs are kind of... like, I'm not the biggest toper, so you know what I mean? Just setting expectation that emails are not that important and sometimes will take a few days to get back to people. Yeah. That's... for times... like, I do the same thing, honestly. Like, for time-sensitive stuff, I'm on top of it. But for stuff that I know, like, I have deadlines due. Like, let's just say my deadline is 30 days. I'm not going to... like, I don't tunnel vision on that. But if my deadline is, like, tonight, I tunnel vision. Like, I just make sure everything gets done on time. Luckily, I'm never late for things, which is awesome. I've been slamming myself with too many production recently, and I've been creatively exhausted. Yeah, man, burnout's a real thing. I know we've talked about this. Maybe we haven't really had like a mental health chat in a while, but like, burnout is such a real thing. December, if I'm being honest with you guys, I was super burnt out. I feel like the first week of January was really mentally awkward for me because I was kind of recovering from like how many streams we did and like, you know, not even just the streams, but like I'm sure everyone here feels it I'm to some degree, but like December, because of the stimulus from all the holiday stuff, you know, everything's kind of in your face about things, right? So even just going to see family things or anything like that, like just the holidays in general, like it's mentally taxing. My favorite was someone emails me on Friday at 4:15 and emails again on Monday asking why I haven't responded. I get you there, bro. Body pillow, Geoff.
Body pillow.
Damn, it said it with such like the way I think you'd say it. Oh, okay. Something that's on my brain right now. I have a cool idea. I want to do a very limited. It's more for me, but maybe if you guys want some too. I want to get some certain style of desk pads. I'm not going to say too much, but I want some desk pads done. And I'm only going to do I'm going to do minimum order quantity of them because I just want to like get a few. So if you guys are interested in it, I may list some. I was thinking about just doing most of them for like, depending. If I can only do 50, then I'm only going to do 50. Maybe just do them for client orders or something too. But I have like a certain color and certain idea that I want to do. But I'm going to see if I can maybe collaborate with someone so I don't have to vendor them myself. But maximum? No, I think maximum. Wait, would that be maximum? Would that technically be maximum? Yes, I want one. I just want to do like the minimum I can do. Like if they only allow me to do 50, like if that's like the minimum I'm allowed to order from them, I just want to order 50. I do not want to order a single one more. Just because like I don't plan on, this is not something I want to like sell or like make tons of money on. I just want a few for myself, and I don't know what I'd do with the rest of them. Vendor with NK? Maybe. I don't even know. Like I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Just a thought that popped into my head. Hi Alex, the stream is 10 hours away from me with time lag, but I've stuck with it until now. Glad you've gotten into the hobby by watching your Neo65 videos. Thank you, man. Yeah, I do think Neo did a very good job with bringing this to the market. I think there's a lot of stuff to love with this so far. So far, we haven't actually put it all together, but the fact that you can get multiple mounting styles, good price, nice design. I think the catchball system is something I really enjoy too. I'm very much one to tinker with my keyboards. So I've always appreciated systems where it's easy. Like I'm not, dude, the Harbor, I had to take apart this morning for something, and I gotta take off all the keycaps because it's the hidden screw design. I know it's like, what, an extra few seconds of work, but it's still really annoying. And from a user perspective, like it's just not fun to do. Got my key mat a few weeks ago. Yeah, I'm using one today. I figured might as well, just because I didn't feel like having a big desk pad on my desk today. Oh, I got the mouse in, by the way, guys. I ordered the Lamzu. I got the Lamzu Atlantis per your guys' recommendation. Holy shit! I haven't moved it over to this computer yet. So nice. It's so nice.
With the sexiest man on the internet. Oh wow,
Scotty, thank you very much for the wow. Appreciate you, man. 20 months, dude. Oh my gosh. Unboxing later. I already unboxed it because I didn't think you like I wanted to use it, obviously. But yeah, I can get it here in a second. Let me do the stabs. Let me just do the keyboard. Just remind me after stream, and I'll show you guys. I just got the charcoal black one, so it's nothing like special to look at, but it is so nice though. I'm genuinely enjoying it. I do think I can feel a difference. It's the Lamzu Atlantis. Here, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just go get it right now. I'm just doing stabs anyways. I don't think this keyboard's in. You guys care if the stream's a little longer today? Here, I'll just go get it. One more. So it literally just like a basic looking mouse. My God, it feels like I think it's the 4K polling rate or whatever it is, because I've been like trying it off and on. It feels so good, man. It is and I also replaced the feet. I think these are the wrong feet for it. I think these are the old feet meant for this particular one, but they still works just as nice. I got the sapphire glass feet. It's very, very nice. Super, super nice. Yeah, I'm very happy with it. This is the Lamzu Atlantis OG V2. Not the Pro. I didn't get the Pro one. Yeah, the scroll wheel is nice. The clicks are fantastic. Really, really enjoying this so far. Like, I have legitimately loved this thing. No, this is just the regular OG one. No, I have a few other gaming mice. I had a Viper. I've had the Death Adder. I've had a bunch of different Logitech mice. This is by far my favorite one so far. This is the regular size one. This is by far like my absolute favorite mouse so far. Believe it or not, some of the keyboard vendors have these products, by the way, guys. Divinity and Desk Hero. When I was shopping around, I'm like, wait, the keyboard vendors carry these? So it was kind of neat to. How are the clicks? Love them. I have custom switches in my, because I soldered in custom switches into my Logitech Superlight. And I gotta admit, these clicks are way nicer. This is the Lamzu Atlantis. And then I put sapphire feet on the bottom because I like the glide of this a lot. Very, very nice. Anyways, I'll put this to the side for now. I have a question about my keyboard that I just made. I have a mode Envoy with Osame keycaps. I have a gap between my right control and case. Skies, can you post a photo in our Discord keyboard help section? And perhaps someone can get to you there. Because it's kind of hard to diagnose without looking at it, you know? Alex, like the feet? I do like these more than the standard stock feet, yes. I don't know if we're trying to troll me by saying feet, because toes and yada yada yada, but how's the coating on the Atlantis? I mean, I used it pretty heavily, 2 nights ago? And I can already see a little bit of fingerprints on it. I don't foresee this lasting forever, as clean as it is now. But I guess we'll see. My hands are not that oily, I'd say. Miss, thank you so much for the Prime. I really appreciate that. Thank you. They're all Juana Blue Shell Pink Dot switches, if you want to remember them. I mean, whatever the switches are in this, I can't recall. Again, it's not like I'm reviewing the most today, but they're really nice. How do you pronounce Alexotos? Alexotos. That's how I've been pronouncing it. If it's pronounced differently, actually, then my bad. Top, thank you so much for the Prime. I really appreciate that, dude. I hope you're having a fantastic one today. Not too impressed with the space travels, though. Space travels? Hey, early stream, happy to catch you live. Cheers from Belgium. What's going on, dude? Alexotos. Alexotos. Sir, you're pronouncing your name wrong? Alexotos. Alexotos. I don't like that. That's a lot of very difficult syllables, I feel. You're welcome. Have you tried the Rainy 75? No. I don't think I'm gonna, man. You know, Rainy 75. Listen, it's nothing against the keyboard. I just don't like the way it looks. People keep telling me it's excellent value, and I get it. It might be. But I think part of the fun part about keyboards isn't just the value proposition. Am I okay saying that? Metal, thank you so much for the Prime. I shouldn't only like something based off the value it has. I just feel like that's kind of boring of a hobby. If it cost me $10 more for something that I like just because of the way it looks. But a lot of people have been saying I have to review it because it's super cheap. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to like it, though. I think I'm going to be a little bit biased because I really don't care for the way it looks. It has, those medium chunky bezels, which I'm not a big fan of. Not a huge fan of. Depends on the keyboard. And then it has your standard box and wedge side profile with a very flat bottom with a small little engraving of a rainy day on the bottom as well. I'm just not into the way it looks. It looks cheap. Kiwi, thank you so much for the tier 1. I appreciate the 37 fucking months, bro. Value is subjective. I agree with that as well. But this is why I don't review a lot of I think I do a lot of review style things, but there are certain things I'm just gonna not bother because it doesn't interest me. Honestly, if I could steer the hobby away from what matters, it would just be all going to be value proposition. It could steer the hobby away from what matters. I think so too, Utoy. Yeah, sorry, I read that wrong. Value is interesting when it's doing something truly new at its price point. That is a very good point, Churchy. God damn, that sounds hella smart, and I'm gonna steal that from you. I'll credit you though, I promise. It does. I hear the word value a lot in this hobby, right? I hear value this, value that, value this. But I feel like, yes, there's a lot of stuff at great value, but it has to visually interest you and stimulate you in a certain way as well. Value is only one part of the whole, picture. So, for example, then this keyboard today, I think it's good value, and I think it visually stimulates me. It's nice. I guess we're doing solder ball, right? We said solder. I 100% agree. Oh, I'm stimulate. I used the word stimulate, and in my head, I'm like, someone's gonna say something fucking sus. And lo and behold, everyone's saying something sus now. So I'm just going to use the word visually interests me next time, okay? I'm not going to use the word stimulate around you guys. Neo is succeeding because it's value and not sacrificing aesthetics and innovation. Yeah, because I think in the past we've seen these cheaper budget boards or cheaper, like, you know, entry level, whatever you want to classify them as. We've seen them kind of sacrifice things like front height, design, a lot of things just for the sake of being cheap. So this is really cool to see how it's giving you so much under the hood, as well as, you know, the frame of the keyboard being, at least to me, visually pleasing. And that's subjective as well too, so please don't forget that, guys. Are you enjoying these midday streams? Yeah, man. I think the midday streams are gonna be a common thing from now on, unless I get told by someone to do a nighttime thing. But streaming at 7's fun, but I feel like a lot of people get burnt out by 7 o'clock, including myself. And then it just becomes like a little bit tasking to stream that late at night, as well as just be up and active around that time. So yeah, I think I prefer this. Again, we'll mix it in. I think I'm going to do a mix of both. So there's a reason why I'm doing midday streams for the next week. We're basically hosting someone, and you know, I'm just trying to work during the day. That way, there at night we can make dinner and stuff. But I think it's going to be a regular thing going forward. Did you hear MatPat is quitting YouTube? I saw that, and I'm going to be 1,000 bajillion% off. I don't know who that is. I don't really watch a whole lot. Like, I don't know. I don't know who that is. Maybe I've seen them around, but I have no idea. I've been seeing it pop up everywhere. I'm guessing they had an older YouTube channel, maybe for gaming reviews or something. I have no idea who that is. And not to be in a mean way, maybe it's just something I wasn't interested in. So, game theory, I still don't know who that is. I don't really watch a lot of game stuff on YouTube, though, to be honest, guys. Like, the only gamer thing that I watch on YouTube, not even anymore, was Tim the Tatman. That's it. He was in the Five Nights at Freddy's movies. That's a game. See, that's a game I'm just not into as well, so. Alex has 10-hour keyboard typing loops that visually stimulate him. Are we just going to use stimulate now for the rest of the evening or afternoon here? Did I fuck up? Damn, these clip in tight. I don't think I'm going to put those little wedges in because I hate putting these things in. Fuck this. Your mustache is okay, you know what? I'm not even going to finish that sentence. Okay, let's do aluminum. Have you tried the finals? Yeah, I'm mixed about it, man. Like, I'm not... Like, I enjoy the game with friends. I think it's so much fun with friends. But I think the actual, like, when you get to the sweaty stages of it, because we got into a lobby, 2 nights ago that was kind of sweaty. It's like the same, it's like with every other comp, or not comp, but like any other game where there's a comp that works because it's the meta. And, yeah, it's kind of like, well, fuck, that's kind of boring. No idea who this dude is. Good for him, though. Looks like he accomplished a lot. Yeah, totally. Not to discredit anyone, by the way, guys. Let people do what they want to do. It wasn't something I'm interested. I'm happy for anyone who's succeeding in the world. It wasn't something that I don't know who that is. I'm sorry, guys. First time here. Quick question: is the Neo80 VIA compatible? I think I saw it's Vile compatible. Well, let me double check. I don't remember if it's Vile or VIA. Does it say over here actually? I think it's VIA compatible. Yeah, VIA, not Vile. It might still work in Vile though. I'm not too sure. No, I'm gonna use aluminum today. Yeah, look, so if we look at mounting points, we have 2 mounting points over here, and then 4 on the top, nothing underneath the spacebar. So very, very good call from the team at Neo, or I don't know what higher up threshold this is. Very awesome call there. We're not going to use foam today, and then I am going to be using these switches, which I prepared. Yeah, and this is not to say it's bad design putting something over there, but I'd say typically when you put a mounting point under the spacebar, not only does the spacebar feel very stiff, like you can feel, even if it's well isolated, you still feel a lot of like I don't even know the word for this. You just feel a lot of shock coming back into your hand, a lot of feedback. Feedback's the best word for this. And it's not a fun typing experience, at least for me. And also, I noticed the sound profile when you get a mounting point underneath there too is a lot more flat. So I think it's quite unpleasant, personally. All right, let's put some switches in. Now, listen, I'm gonna forewarn you guys. These switches have different stem colors. If I don't put them in the right spots, please don't hate me. Okay? No one hate me. Vibration. Vibration's a good word for this. What switches? These are JWK switches. These are from Designer Studio. There are the retro light switches. They sounded really nice in the hand, so I wanted to give them a go. So I have like 2 sets that I bought that I've never used. But
I almost typed out something about being stiff and mounting points, but I thought better of it. I hope you're having a good day, Alex.
Huh? Cancer, it's Wednesday. Thank you so much for 28 months, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you. This is Win Keyless as well. Can someone explain? Explain what? It's Wednesday, my dude. Mounting is a stiffy. Oh my gosh. Don't be sussy. Has anyone tried these switches? They sound nice in hand. I have a good feeling they'll sound good because they have the materials I typically like on them. What is being mounted? I don't want to know. I'm okay without knowing. I like the cutout over here for the LEDs. I don't know. Did they include a little blocker for the LED? Actually, maybe it shouldn't matter. I guess we'll see if there's any light spill. What is this? Is this like a blocker? No, this is not a blocker for that. That's an extra corner thing. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's any sort of diffuser or anything for this. Unless that is. I don't think that is. I think there's an extra corner bit for the internal. It's there. Do I know any Alice or RSU keyboards in group by right now? I don't think I do. There is a blocker? Am I not seeing one? Maybe it's in one of these. This block is the diffuser? Are you guys sure? This looks like it would be a corner piece. I don't think this is it. The black one? This goes here? Why is it so tall? Does it just slide in? Like I said, I have to look at the build guide because there's some stuff. Oh, maybe it just sits like that. Interesting. The build guide will have everything after I put the switches in and stuff. I have it open, I just haven't looked at it yet. The black one is the blocker placed on the LED. Interesting. Good for them adding that too. Wow, so many nice things about this. I'm not going to put any standoffs. Actually, you know what? Hold on, let me take this apart for a second. Maybe I will put standoffs. Did they put these standoffs for a reason or? Nah. You know what? Fuck it. No standoffs. Let me see the build guide. Do they recommend putting standoffs for the O-ring? Those are for mounting. Do they not have standoffs for the O-ring? What's up, Diego? Let me check the build guide for 1 second. Build guide. Let's see. Install stabs, install switches, install gaskets or O-ring. Sandwich mount. Oh, okay, that's probably for the hot swap. Standoffs are required for O-ring, from what I heard. Doesn't say. O-ring mount. It doesn't. Oh yeah, you know what? I think we do have to put the standoffs off. There's a hot swap PC standoff. Cat nodding. The only reason I asked that, Diego, is because I'm just seeing, because this, even though we're soldering it in, there is a standoff location right here, which looks like it's protruding outwards from where the O-ring would naturally sit. So I'm wondering if they're, you know, I'm wondering if it's necessary to. However, I don't think it is. Styles not compatible with screw-in stamps. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I wouldn't think it's needed either. That's the only reason I was thinking maybe do we need to put those standoffs. God, there's so many mounting styles for this. There's gasket dumbbells, gasket jackets, O-ring. We could do what other mounting styles? Sandwich mount, plateless. God damn, dude. Lightning and Alex is the crossover episode. I have now hung out with Mr. Diego two times in person. It has been fantastic. He is a gentleman. I like Mr. Diego. Shit, there's too much green on this side. Whatever, I'm just gonna put this here. Yeah, there's gasket jackets and I guess they're calling them dumbbells, which makes sense. So there's two different versions of gaskets we can put. All right, I'm just not gonna put the standoffs. I know this is solder, I understand that. So typically we wouldn't need to put the standoffs, but like I said, this one little standoff on the corner here makes me think otherwise, but it's okay. We're just gonna ignore it. We're just not gonna bother doing it today. Too nice to say that when you come out like an hour to meet me. Oh my God, dude, you know what? I would travel much farther to meet you, Mr. Diego. Please. Gotta do some work, but pass by to say hi. Enjoy your day, sir. And have fun working, my friend. The Neo80 and the Girin will be boards of the year. Those are gonna be insane boards. I think I'm getting I still don't know how to pronounce it properly. The Girin soon. I haven't scheduled anything just because I don't know if it's shipped or not. Apparently it has shipped me, I just don't have a tracking code. I'm co-twerking with you? Huh? Wait, is it not good? Don't say it like that, Dane. It's a keyboard. Please. It needs to be good. It's so beautiful. Hope you're doing well. HMX switches came in. Do you think macchiatos or Swifts will be better for the bias? I personally think the macchiatos will. I think the macchiatos are the only... I don't know if they're the only one. Again, my HMX switch knowledge is new. The macchiatos are like a standard style switch. And I think long poles in the bias might be too much, personally. Like, I have cap yellows in my bias, and I already think it's extremely loud. I will wait for your build, but someone released a sound test for it, and it's not looking good for the sound department. Yeah. I'd love to give that a go myself. Not saying I don't trust anyone else, but different preferences for how we do things might lead to a better, overall result, I guess. I don't know. Is HMS a material or a company? A company. Or I guess a manufacturer. That'd be the better. I guess technically still a company. I'm not gonna try. I don't have any plans on trying the new board from Angry Mao. I have no current plans for that. We'll see though. But some do have full travel. The macchiatos, however, sounded great in that other board, so. I use a Mac. I'm using an M1, the standard stock Mac Studio right now. And I think it's fantastic. It does everything I need for a stream. and I literally couldn't ask for more. Angry Lamau. Is that the M1 Studio just works? Yeah, like I can't ask for it. It's literally doing everything I want. Perhaps when the M3 Studio comes out, I'll be tempted to do a trade-in, because I think the trade-in value for the studios are pretty damn good. So I'm sort of tempted to do a trade-in when the M3 chip studio comes out. But I don't know. I'm not sold on anything yet. Like I'm not married to the idea. So not yet, anyways. So, Meki, thank you so much for the sub here, bro. I appreciate your Prime. Thank you, dude. I hope you're enjoying your day here. Thanks for the support, man. I low-key want to get an older Mac Mini, but I have no use for it. Then why get it, you know? You know, another thing, too, that I feel like we haven't mentioned in a little while is financial responsibility. So same thing, guys. Be financially responsible. At the end of the day, they're just keyboards. It's just stuff at the end of the day, and if you really don't need it, then don't buy it. There's other things that you can pick up. Other things you can save for that will mean more to you in the long run, so. What phone do I daily? Also, AJ, thank you so much for the Prime. I really appreciate that, man. Am I saying your name right? Is it AJ or is it pronounced differently? I just have an iPhone 14. Pretty standard fare. Like, there's nothing special about it. So, it's an iPhone.
Can I use my RRSP on a keyboard?
Hey, if you're okay to do that and you're financially okay to do it, man, hey, nothing's stopping you, dude. Samsung Fold gang. Oh my god. VMAT, thank you so much for the 36 fucking months, bro.
Hope all's well, Alex. Haven't caught a stream in a while.
I'm glad you're here now. Thank you, dude. Can I use my First Home savings account on a keyboard? Are you able to take that out without penalties, Trudeau? I don't think you are. I think you get penalized for taking that out, don't you? I don't think you can. I wouldn't recommend it. I would not recommend it. You keep that in its place. RGB switches? Sorta. It's a colorful switch day today. You're correct? Damn, I knew something. That's crazy. What switch do you plan on using on the CLS60? Gateron Milky Yellows. I filmed them, spring swapped them, lubed them. I'm hoping they sound good, man. Okay, I feel like I did the colors on these quite nicely, so. Also, I saw that derivative extras on Desk Hero Friday, in case you guys are interested. I don't know if anyone has been after a... Oh, these are the standoffs. Wait, what are these for? These are for something else. I don't know what these are for. Can you slow the F down? The stream is going too fast. I'm sorry. My bad, way too lucky. Have I tried the CL? I think I did a client's build for the CL like a little while ago, but it's been too long for me to remember now. Hold on, I'm gonna put the feet on before I forget. I really like this copper color on the back. One thing I'm seeing though right away is I need to better seat these switches in some areas, so I'm gonna do that right now. Just a little reminder to everyone. I feel like I say this a lot, but seating switches flush with the PCB does matter a lot. It can really impact the way that your keyboard sounds if you do not seat them properly. Damn, I feel like gray feet would have looked really nice for the silver board. But you know what? Small little minor detail. Damn, that's a huge weight. Yeah, it's fair size. Like the keyboard has some heft to it. So I think for the price point, this is a pretty damn good like deal here. Side profile looks good. Top looks good. Catch ball mount like system. There's the pogo connector there in case you guys were like wondering what the hell this thing is. Very nice. But I am going to try seating some of these
Hey
switches a little bit
Alex,
better.
any thoughts on the Meridian? I'm looking for a 60% Alice like as my main KB and can't find any other alternatives.
I sadly don't have a great a like vast amount of experience with that particular board, so I don't think I'd be able to help you. Is this gonna be plateless? No. We put a plate inside of it. I've heard it's good though. Hold on. I'm gonna get my little push down tool here for this because I feel like I need to see some of these switches better. One moment. Do I have that? Where did I stick it? Did you ever look into ergonomic chairs? No, not. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna upgrade my chair anytime soon. I think I'm good with my chair.
Hey, Daddy.
Right now. What the? How you, dude? How you doing, man? 23 months? And you called me daddy? What the fuck? All this HMX hype. Yeah, the HMX hype is real right now. It's very, very real. Okay. And again, to stress, this does matter a lot, by the way. What am I doing, bro? I am seating all the switches as best as I can before I solder it in. If you guys are wondering why, because those little gaps that we sometimes leave. So for example, small little tiny gaps like this actually matters. So right there. This matters a lot. A little fluff on my finger. That matters a lot. So we want to make sure that we get them to be like this. All this hype and all in the end we return to Cherry. I mean, the HMX stuff is very clean sounding. If you like the scratchy, you know, textured kind of variation of Cherry, then, I mean, it's the only other alternative I can give you that has some scratch, I feel like, are the Obscura switches. These are JWK retro lights. All right, we're looking good. NK creams are also very scratchy too. Good point. I forgot to mention that particular one as well. All right, switch is looking cute. I think so. I think we're good to start soldering everything in. Alex, what are you doing to the switches? It's visually stimulating. God fucking damn it. I'm never gonna live this down. Speaking of the gap, my Milmax board has these gaps. So with Milmax though, the lip of the Milmax will cause that. It's fine. It's not like, with the Milmax sockets, however, like you are still kind of closing some of that gap with the socket anyways. So it's not, I mean, there's nothing really you can do about it. Milmax will always have that. That's why I always recommend 3305 sockets for Milmax. It's I think it's the smallest lip for that. I think 7305 might be a little bit, just a slight bit thinner. Is it? I don't know if 7305 is, but they're a pain in the ass to solder. No, wait till lucky. You do you, bro. One switch here I want to do. Perfect. All right, time to solder. Let's get my fan. Big Poppy Alex is HMS cheese up in there in your fave switches. I think the cheese switches and the macchiato switches are definitely, maybe, I don't know if I want to say both of them are, but just HMX as a brand is really like, man, they have some banger releases right now. They really nailed it with the factory lubrication, I think. Maybe that's like the biggest thing for them too. The tolerances, fantastic. Factory lube, fantastic. Have you been cooking more? The last few weeks we've been very, very busy with event stuff, like family things, stuff like that. So in between, I'd like to say that we are doing some really fun meals, but a lot of it's like we'd go to someone's house or we go somewhere. Either they cook or they ordered something and we have leftovers. So the answer is probably not as much as I'd be liking to right now. It's been a while since I have soldered. I ordered a Chinese and Taiwanese cookbook. I made a resolution to learn and perfect 5 new dishes. Damn, go you. That's a big amount of dishes actually. Like on top of working and stuff like that. Good for you. Solder's not flowing as nicely as some other PCBs, unfortunately, but I mean, it's still good. Cooking streams are the only way forward. In the future, unfortunately, there's not really much of a kitchen here in this condo, because it's a smaller condo. So I can't really offer you guys much. How many keyboards do I use? One of my other things that I'm trying to do recently is swap out between all my keyboards more frequently. But I would say like on a normal basis, like I have like 5 or 6 on rotation on any given month, I'd say. But my preferences change depending on like what I'm just into, which I think is pretty fair. So I think a lot of people can probably say the same thing. Like preferences in this hobby can change rather rapidly. Get a little older, we like different things. Yeah, I wouldn't say this is the best keyboard to solder, because the solder is not really flowing onto the contact pads nicely. Or the pads rather, not contact pads. In the market for a new 60%. There are so many 60s on the market right now. 60s, 65s, and 75s. Dude, the 60 Ori looks sick. I am so excited to build that one there. The bezels on that thing are like razor thin. It is such a beautiful looking keyboard. I am pumped. Ryan built one last night. Hell yeah, dude. I'm building one on Sunday. I am so excited. When are we seeing these QB keyboards? I spoke to I guess Eric's from Endland Keys, and he told me he would like to delay the content a little bit more while they perfect everything. But he told me pretty much at this point here they're practically ready to send everything out for me to take a look at. So I'm guessing soon. Yeah, I'll have the Freya soon as well to show you guys. I should post like way advanced schedules for subscribers and stuff like that. Maybe I'll have like an advanced schedule thing for subs in the Discord. Even though it changes quite frequently though. Yeah, I gotta admit, I'm not a big fan of this PC, soldering wise. Darko, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you for 6 months. A schedule would be nice. Yeah, if you guys want for the sub part of the Discord, just because I don't really feel like putting it in the main part of the Discord is very helpful. It'll cause too much confusion. But I can maybe make like a subscriber only like advanced schedule thing. I liked the Ori TKL. Yeah. Any building tips? Not really. It's a standard keyboard. Take your time with it. Make sure everything's sitting nicely, like switch-wise. Pretty standard fare. Any primers in chat? Oh my goodness. Which plate did we go? Aluminum. Did a little alu plate today. Classic, very classic plate. You know, it kind of reminds me of a classic build with a lot of like newer internals, or I guess new flavors of internals that have been recently popular. So I think it's fitting to do an aluminum plate here. It's taking me a little longer to solder, unfortunately, but it's okay. I mean, my thoughts on Signet is going to be biased. I work for Novel Keys, so I'm friends with Riley, and of course I like Riley's work. So it is biased. So take with what I say with a grain of salt. Hey Alex, what do you think looks nicer, or I guess better, full RGB lighting on a normal Alice board like in the Spring, or Matrix Lab Alice with RGBs only in the gaps? I think the Matrix version is very, very, very nice, personally. It's like tasteful, kind of. And it kind of fills in those like empty gaps with something fun too, so I'm here for it. The BD60? Which one's that one there? What do you think? Sorry, I got the Neo80 and with Alu and Palm. So curious to see which one I prefer. I'm also curious. It's always fun seeing what other people's preferences are. What was your guys' most used Switch in 2023? And why was it Nixie's? Do you know much about plate design and sound signature, specifically cuts and design around the spacebar? I mean, I have an idea of what sounds good, but like I'm not an engineer of any sort, so I couldn't tell you like how to improve it, but I can tell you what works for me right now. Why do you ask? Also, sorry if I seem very focused on soldering. BD60 needs foam? Why don't I remember what board this is? How have you been? What's up, Tom Anoy? How you doing, man? Haven't been able to hop on stream since I've pretty much been busy lately. I gotta go soon, but have a good stream and enjoy the Neo80. Thank you, man, and I hope you have a good day. Very kind of you to, for the well wishes. Hope the new year's been treating you well. Oh, the BD60 from Gray Studios. God, I can't remember that. I like mine. I still use it, actually. It's behind me. It's on my desk. Behind me. But I've always been kind of a fan of Gray Studios stuff. I think Potter's designs have always been kind of cool. I don't think it sounded bad in any sort of mean like that. It wasn't my favorite sounding board. But it didn't sound bad at all. The Falqua? Oh, behind me? Yeah. I think, what's behind me? The Falqua is behind me. Unicorn. The keyboard with all your names on it. Kohaku. Chapter 1, because I've been trying to get back into using that, and then my key cult, which I don't know. My key cult I have a love-hate relationship with. I like it, but the feet keep sliding off of it because of the finish set patinaed on the back, so it's kind of awkward. And I lost one of the feet now, so it's just kind of annoying not having feet on it. I don't read any books. Why does that sound like such like a... I honestly, this is how I took this, Way Too Lucky. I read this as like, Alex, you can't read, right? That's kind of how I took that. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. It sounds like such a... You're illiterate, right? Yeah, like pretty much like that. Sorry, that's just how I took it, man. You're still learning that, right? Knowing me, that's how I meant it? Yeah, Way Too Lucky, for real. You don't like words, do you, Alex? No, I don't read books. To answer your question, I'm rolling. I do not read books, no. What temp are you using for your soldering? I am at 340 Celsius. I can read that. So thankfully I can read the display to tell me that. No, I honestly, Way Too Lucky, on a real note, like not trolling. Nothing. I have been reading absolutely nothing. Sorry, my friend. I used to be kind of into it. I stopped. I don't care anymore. That's numbers. It's different. I can only count to 7. That's not bad, man. That's 6 more than I can count to. I'm strictly an audiobook guy these days. You know what? I should try doing audiobooks. I started for a little while and I really enjoyed it, and then I stopped because my free subscription ran out. But I feel like I would enjoy that. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. Only reads build guides, and just barely, Nicholas. Just barely. Spotify includes audiobooks? Really? Where? I never even knew that. I've actually been trying to experiment with, not experiment, but I've been trying to find some new music. I'm in my, my music kind of vibe again. It's been helping me focus and concentrate and feel good. Like I said, I'm trying to do some different stuff for this year here. I feel like I kind of need to in a lot of ways. It's like 15 hours per week. Oh, cool. I just learned about egg punk the other day. What's that? I know audiobook still counts as reading in the sense that you're still consuming the info/content. It's the most important part. I still prefer paper books, though. That's totally fair. You know what I think it is for me too, Trudeau? I think just because I have a lot of space dedicated to like things like keyboard stuff and workspace within my, I guess, area, even my like leisure, small little corner of a leisure area that I have in our bedroom. Like I think for me, I can't find a good way to buy a book. And then I don't even know where the hell I'd store it, you know? So maybe that's part of the reason why I'm just not too into it. Library, my dude? Like go to a library? True. I could do that. There are plenty of libraries in Toronto. You make a very good point, sir. I'm not gonna lie. Space is such a big consideration. I think my only worry with the library, though, is like I wouldn't probably finish something on time. Maybe it'll force me to read stuff. I don't know. Alex, if you have a tablet of any kind, the Libby app lets you borrow ebooks. That is also true, and my tablet could use some more usage, just because I bought that thing and I don't really use it as much. Very, very, very true. You guys are all giving me very solid points here. Do you have a preference of plate design spacebars like the Korn Kohaku Quantum 60 open plates versus no cuts? I think some of my favorite spacebars are probably no cuts at all. Actually, come to think about it, I don't know. I don't want to say that and then give you wrong info. I'd probably have to look into what I like and then see if there's a correlation. There's all those boards you listed I like. I know reading is tough, goddamn, sometimes, but I challenge you to read The Shallows by Nicholas Carr. It's about how technology changes the way we think. It's written before the advent of smartphones and very, is that how do you say this? Prophetic? About the creep of technology into our systems interacting and thinking? Interesting. Can you DM me that, Banana? Maybe I'll give it a go. Maybe I'll find an audiobook or something for it. I will gladly. Thank you, Banana. Hey, love you guys. I hope you guys are all having a good day, by the way. Thanks for being here as always. Thanks for being an awesome little community. Thanks for getting along. It means a lot to me. I liked an image of where to find audiobooks in Spotify. Thank you, Way Too Lucky. Some other notes from my end, guys. I have been waiting for some more boxes to come in so I can ship out 2 last giveaway units from the Christmas thing. One of them I had to wait for someone to confirm something anyways, because I had to make a change to their giveaway unit. Because I noticed that for whatever reason I was missing a PCB. But there will be a big giveaway mid-February. So if you guys are interested, I will be doing another one of those big giveaway things, Feb. I think this time there might even be 20 keyboards. I think that my most anticipated package is still my Orbit. I thought, have Orbits not been delivered yet? Or is it still like final stages? I thought they were done. Is there an actual date for the Toronto meetup? Don't think so. I don't think so yet, Gio. By the way, good morning, Gio. How are you? I do not think there's an actual date quite yet. Any keycap sets in the giveaway, perhaps? Yes. I'm thinking I will do a few keycap sets. I don't know what I'll do, but I know last giveaway we did 1 keycap set. Most of the stuff's usually keyboards, which I don't know, I think most people prefer, but if you guys want keycap sets, I can see some keycap sets too. But I thought more people liked the keyboards rather than the keycaps. No set date for Toronto meetup, but I'll be on Victoria Day weekend. Tickets, but it'll be on Victoria Day weekend. Tickets on sale this month. Ooh. That's going to be exciting. I wonder where they're going to do it this year. All right, we're done soldering. Oh, wait. This was a little tougher to solder. The pads wasn't taking to the solder very nicely. So if you are buying the solderable version, you're going to have to really take your time here. Like I said, they just was not soldering very nicely. And I think some of the solder stuff not even flowed very nicely on this. That's okay. So just be careful if you guys are buying the solderable one here. It might need some extra TLC if you want to call it that. All right, one sec. I'm going to go wash my hands, guys. Be right back. Since the bulk catch latch system, can we try out multiple ways to mount the PCB? We can see what we can do today. It'll be easy to change the mounts, so freaking easy. yeah, I mean, the ball catch system is fantastic. I fucking love the ball catch system. Henry said B for his streak. Thank you, Henry. Appreciate you. Is it just me, or do you see a hidden Greg in the switches? 1000%. I think that's just you, Banana. I absolutely see no hidden Gregs in this. Unfocus your eyes and he's there. Oh my god. Absolutely no hidden Gregs in this. Please. Alright, let's open this guy. Catchball system. So if you guys aren't aware what the catchball system is, these little, better view over here. Little balls put pressure on these little latches over here, and it closes up quite nicely, and it's pretty strong too. So we got 2 over here on the top, there's 2 on each side, and then we have 3 on the bottom. Interesting placements on the bottom here. I do like the addition of all these little force brake materials. Very nice, very good addition here, so very awesome. I'm gonna take out the plate here because I don't know if this is supposed to be loose like that, but I just want to see. I think we're missing 1 screw over here anyways, so, or not the plate, rather the weight. Let's see what I can see underneath here. No, sorry, I'm just leave it. Suddenly coming apart when you pick it up. I haven't had that happen yet. Have you had that happen yet, Lane? And I was pretty rough with the Cycle 7, I'd say. Maybe this will be a little different. It'll be interesting to try, I guess. I'm just curious to see the daughter board, guys, in case you guys are wondering what the hell I'm doing. Alright, so there's the weight. So in case you guys want to see how thick the weight was, it is not very, very thick, but I would say this still has some heft to it. So that is the thickness of the copper piece. Definitely still has some heft though. And then, interesting. So this is where the batteries would go if you end up getting batteries. So it is replaced with some foam there. That's where the battery would stay. So that is nice. You get to hide all that stuff. And this just kind of floats around and, I guess, magnetically connects. Very, very interesting. Oh, he did a drop test and it came off? Ooh, that doesn't sound fun. Cool, let's put this all back together now. Screwdriver set or cheese grater? Wait, what? Cheese grater screwdriver set? What are we talking about? All right, let's put this back, I guess. How does this go? Which way? Oh, the way it came off, I guess. Did you build the Neo80? Pretty positive I did. Didn't I? No, I did not build the Neo80. No, I did not. Let me actually do it like this. One sec, guys. Easier to screw the weight in this way on my lap. Drop test is useless. Can you measure the weight? I don't know where my scale is, to be honest. Aren't great if you tend to throw your keyboards across the room in rage after dying in a game. Hey, you know what? I think if you guys are throwing your keyboards around and picking them up with a lot of rage and stuff, I don't think anything will help you at that point. And I think maybe, just maybe, it's time to consider taking a breath. So if that's the case, just take a breath. You know? I am missing 1 screw though. I didn't get 1 screw. Is there an extra screw somewhere? I think I got short at 1 screw. There's a missing screw right over here. Shouldn't matter too much though. Yeah, I couldn't tell you where that screw is. Beats me. Is that a really small ribbon cable? It was a very small ribbon cable, yeah. Yeah, so it's, I think the idea behind that, me just making some theories up, is so this has some room to move up and down in case this moves up and down. No, it wasn't under the piece. It never had it. It was never there. So I think this is able to go up and down. That way there, it doesn't create a kind of like a hard standoff there where it might be a little bit non-flexy or whatever. Interesting idea. Top left too? Top left. What's in the top left? The screws? What do you think of the Neo65? I like the Neo65. We're going to start with O-ring, aren't we not? I think O-ring would be fun to start with. Starting off with this little O-ring mount. What do you guys think? It needs some movement to pick up the other side of the connector. That too. All right. Now, interesting. So, I'm guessing these little points here, 1, 2, 3, and 4, all these little points over here, that's where the O-rings kind of sit. Very, very interesting. Cool. Thanks for the content, too. Really, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Rainbow switches. I think they look kind of nice. Very interesting. Is the daughter board connection magnetic? Yep. We just lay it in, and it should. So if I plug it in now, let me make sure. Yep, it's working. I mean, the RGB is kind of not the brightest thing in the world, but yeah, it's a magnetic. I think it's called like a pogo connector is what they're calling it. I don't know what set we're doing today. So let's take a look at the visuals one more time of the board. Thin bezels, which I think are very, very pleasant. The board itself has a really nice kind of curve outwards, which is really pretty. Seems like a pretty decent little front height for this too. Like it's not terribly tall. It's actually quite nice. I don't exactly know the front height of this build. I wish I knew. Does it say on the website here? I don't think it does. Yours will probably end up coming with some batteries if you end up getting the, I guess the tri-mode one. Did you use GMK Lavender? Ooh, lavender on this. Let me see what we got. And then also a little RGB over here, which, I mean, it's not on right now, but it was kind of hard to see. Let me see what I got here. Okay, low key, I think today is finally the day we use Noel. I feel like today is finally the day I get to use Noel today. Yes or no? Finally the day I get to use this. Hi, Tim. How you doing, Tim? No? Oh my god. Noel was your last year build? There was no, I didn't even remember using Noel last year. Beige, right? I got no GMK beige though. How about Dandy? Do you guys want Dandy? Here, you know what? We'll put it up for a vote. Poll. Dandy. Frostwitch. I should have all the pieces to Frostwitch for this. Or Noel. There you go. Three things. Never mind. Oak used his points. Never mind about the poll. Oak used points. Poll is now null and void. Someone redeemed 150,000 points. Never mind. Thanks, Oak. Thank you very much. Baller moment. me tune the stabs up a little bit. I can already tell I need to do that. The other ones are not bad. Really just that one there I fucked up on a little bit. Goes here. So we're doing the O-ring first, and then we'll try some of the other mounts. Deal? We'll go through as many mounts as we possibly can today and see what they sound like. The only thing I can't do for you guys, I cannot do plateless build. Because there's a plate. And I'm not desoldering at all just to try the plateless. Diego has a plateless build example. So if you guys want the plateless build, check out Diego's stream. Nice.
Love you lots, Alex.
Thank you, NCF. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you. Where'd I get that syringe? This one here is from Kinetic Labs. I have a link to them in my description if you guys are interested. I want to use the accent for this. I think this is going to look really pretty. Ooh, I can already tell this is going to sound nice, but I don't want to spoil it for myself. Sub-banner not aligned? Really? I did move things around. I maybe fucked it up. It's okay. Just don't worry about it. Pretend it doesn't. Pretend it's perfectly aligned. Just pretend. I'm still using dielectric grease, with the exception of I do not use dielectric grease for. Why am I drawing a blank on this? TX. TX and Stabies to a certain degree. Stabies I'll use it, but TX I will not use dielectric grease. That is the only exception to that rule. Function to increase the light brightness. We can check that out too. I actually think Noel looks really good on this already. Ooh, exciting. Man, I love thin side bezels and then chunkier foreheads and chins. It sounds really weird saying out loud, but I've always thought that's a really nice aesthetic. Dude, Noel looks good, right? On silver? I've been trying to get you guys to let me use Noel on silver, but no one ever lets me. Oh, want to hear something really fucking sad, guys? So my whole storage system right now for keycaps, for the most part, are these medium plastic bins from this company called Iris. Sadly, for whatever reason, they stopped making them. And they only sell the small and large ones now. So it's kind of annoying because I have like 50 of these things that I bought. And they weren't that expensive, right? It's like $1 each or something.
I'm almost 4 years.
Apiary. Oh my God. Marcia, how are you doing? This is all the wrong spot, I think. How are you, Marcia? I hope life's been treating you well. Yeah, I just cannot find them. The webpage on Amazon.com is completely taken off. So my keycap box is no longer a thing. Marcia, were you ordering the mediums too? And I don't know if they just like delisted them because people were buying them a lot, but you really got me into custom keyboards lately. I just ordered my second GMK set. Ooh, which one? I'm curious. I do love me my GMK sets. I'm quite biased towards them. I think they sound fucking awesome.
Been a while, Alex.
Dude.
Hope all is well.
New Rose. I hope all is better for you, my friend. Things are good here, man. Learning some new stuff this year. Trying my best to keep positive with a lot of things. Okay, I need to tune the left shift a little bit. Can already tell I do. No, maybe not really. I fear we should have gate kept. That'd be pretty dumb of them to like stop making them apiary if they like sold well. You know what I'm saying? Like that'd be pretty dumb. I hope that's not what happened, though. Which Lambs did you end up getting? I got this one. The Atlantis OG V2. Not the Pro one, because I still really don't understand what the difference is between the Pro and the regular. But I just didn't care to get the Pro one. I wanted to try the Maya out, but something was telling me just to go with the Atlantis OG one. Noel slaps. Noel does look good on this, right, guys? Thank you. Thank you for having some... Thank you, Oak, for having some faith in us. What plate? Aluminum today. So I actually don't personally think the aluminum plate will maybe sound good with one or two of the mounts today, but I mean, I could be proven wrong. Just based off of what I normally like. I don't like you very much. I have been building and modding budget boards under $100 to make them better than they're worth for months now. Then I started watching your videos and I'm no longer satisfied. How dare you? I'm sorry, the one. But I'm glad you're in like a community where you can keep on going and discovering things. That's fun, right? That's part of the fun, I think. I'm pretty positive it is. Life would be boring if we, you know, stopped doing fun stuff. Now I want a Geist. Oh gosh, it's so expensive. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about how expensive that board is at this current time. Ben, thank you so much for a tier 1, man. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you, thank you. I hope your day is going swell. Did you ever break a stem on a keycap? No, I've never broken a stem from that, but I have broken a stem from, like I've broken the stem on a Switch many times, but never a stem on my keycaps. Wise words? Lane, you know what I meant. Thanks to Soren for the past for actually putting springs he used in the same bag. Wait, what? Thanks to Soren from the past for actually putting springs he used in the same bag as the switches they were in. That's a smart past, Soren. Also, Jake, thank you so much for using your Prime here, man. Did I use the Glarsa switches? I have not. I just have not had the time to try them out yet. I had actually planned to use those a while ago, but then Glarsa's asked me to not use them because he was waiting for his release. So then I just haven't had a build where I've been able to like sit down and actually use them. I think this is the wrong profile page down. This is insert here. Love your videos. Thank you, man. What stabs do you use? I need I need some that can sound consistent. I only really use cherry clip-ins on my personal builds. This is the wrong one over here. Only cherry clip-ins, and then if I need to use screw-ins, man, I just use Durox, bro. I know some people hate the fact that I use Durox, but ain't nothing wrong with Durox. I personally have no quarrels with using Durox. Where is my F1 through F4? Oh my god, man. Am I missing keycaps for this? On another board, for sure. And where's my number down? Oh my gosh. I use Durox all the time. They work just fine. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with them. Well, I need to tune this a little bit better. How does one even choose what to buy when dozens and dozens of boards are available? Honestly, you kind of just have like an eye for it eventually. Okay, I think it's not the stabs. Ooh. All right. Unfortunately, guys, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm somehow missing my F1 through F4. But what is my stream without me missing keycaps? Where on earth is it? Do you guys see it? Am I blind or something? I'm just gonna put random stuff up there and we're all gonna deal with it for the time being. So it's the wrong end. A mood, you know what you could always do? Just put Greg switches, F1 to F4 respect. Do I have it on another I probably do. Here, give me 1 second. Change your listing. I see the ones I buy now, but my older history doesn't exist. So wait, do they still have them available? Because if they do, like, I wouldn't mind picking them up. One moment, guys. Let me see if I can find them on my other board. I just don't even know what board they'd be on. Unless I put them in the wrong spots. 1 sec. You know, fuck it, dude. We're just gonna grab some F1 through F4 and a white set. Let's see. What can I grab here? I have PBT Noel. We're just going to steal the F1 and F4 through here. Because you know what? It's okay. We'll never notice the difference. How do you lose your keycaps in a condo? That's a great question, man. I wish I could tell you and give you a good answer. But you know what happens is I put them on keyboards. Sometimes I'll even put on like macro pads and not realize. So Lord knows this is on a macro pad somewhere. I'm just not realizing it. Same Rouge double shot in the PBT box. I mean, I could have even just put it in here. Who knows? Maybe it's somewhere deep buried inside the PBT box for it. But that's what happens. Yeah. No one's the wiser. Oh, let me put these all away. Your left alt looks crooked. It might be a little bit oddly soldered in or something. Oh no, it's the space bar itself. The space bar is a little awkward. I think the space bar is a slight bit warped. Ruined? Nah, we're good, we're good. Worst case scenario, I'll put this spacebar on. Use the accent spacebar. Let me try the accent spacebar. Knew we should have went with Dandy. Okay, guys. Okay. We'll try both. Not a big deal, not a big deal. What do you guys think? Does the set look good though? Ooh. There's a little bit of reverb happening. Ooh, this is looking nice though. It is looking good. I gotta admit. A9, thank you so much for the Prime, man, for 8 months. There's like a little bit of rattle, and it's not from the... Hear that? It's not from the... It's from the actual plate or something. So, what is causing that? Let's see. Is something not sitting right? Pink spacebar. Yeah, sounds better now. Maybe I should have to reseat some stuff. All right, let's see what this sounds like. Nice alphas? Yeah, very nice alphas. Again, this could be like the Neo65 where there was like, you know, one very clear winner, at least for me. Yeah, there's a bit of reverb happening with the O-ring spacebar here. And I wonder though, is it because there's no, is there a mounting point for the O-ring anywhere under here? Not really, eh? Not really. And let's see. Yeah, you know what it is too that might be happening? The plate contacts the side of the edge of the case ever so slightly right there. See that? So that could be causing a little bit of a problem. Just for this O-ring one. So let's see though. Let's put it all back together. We'll give it a little sound test. A reason why I use a gasket. It's O-ring mixed with the magnet attachment. It's slightly pulling up and making a noise. I mean, let's just see what it sounds like in O-ring. We're going to experiment with the other ones too. So let's see what this sounds like. Like the alphas sound delicious. It's the spacebar. The alphas are great. However, I know we're going to try the other ones really quickly here, but I'm curious to see if I can perhaps do something to make that not happen. So, you know, it sounds fine without the top case on. Is something rattling here? Is it the catch ball system? I don't think it is. What could be the issue? I don't really hear much reverb without. Let me see something. Let me see their build guide. Let's see it. QWERTY keys. Product page. Oh no, build guide was on another page, I think, right here. No, that's it. That's all they tell us to do. And then just lean it in. Could it be the stab wire tapping the plates? If it was the case there, I would hear it here. I don't hear it here. I do not think it's a stab wire problem because it was dead straight. I'm curious though to see if I can do one thing. Oops. A little bit. I mean, that little bit of rattle is probably just the stab itself. It's not a wire, trust me. It could just be this too that's like hitting things as we go here. Let's try some of the other mounting styles first. Yeah, maybe it could be like just the O-ring itself. Let's try some of the other mounting styles before we get too carried away with this. Because maybe I can find a solution for this. Man, not having a JST connector is fucking fantastic. Ow, I just hit my knee. Let's try gasket. Oh my god, the bag. So sad, womp womp. Yeah, I don't understand what's causing that little bit of a rattle. Like, there's nothing that really makes sense in my head right now except for the PCB contacting the edge over here. But let's just try doing... Actually, I'm kind of curious to see a combination of things. Are you guys curious about a combination of things? Wait, you guys said dumbbell first, right? The spacebar is not a Nixie? No, no, no. I mean, there's no need for a pull. We're going to do it all anyways. Oh my god, there's so many little dumbbell gaskets. So many. Did it have any like recommendations for the dumbbell gaskets here? Not really. Okay, so we just put them on like normal. Dumbbell gaskets going in, as you guys can see. So let's put them all in now. I'm curious to see if it'll close with the O-ring as well. I just want to see what that sounds like. So we'll take it off. I just want to see both. That's it. I'm using GMK Noel. Although I'm missing 4 keys for my Noel set, so I had to steal it from my PBT one. Unsure how that happened. But wasn't the O-ring in the Neo65 also really weak? Like, didn't I also not like it in the Neo65? Because if I can't get that spacebar to work on this, the O-ring, not that great in my opinion. But I think a lot of people also said the O-ring in the Neo65 wasn't very good. I mean, it's cool that they offer it, so if you want that kind of O-ring fix, you got it. All right, this is O-ring and dumbbell gasket. Oh, hold on. One of our little corner pieces fell off here. 2 of them did. I like these little corner pieces. They're quite nice. It still sounds weird. Let me see something. No, the wire is not contacting anything, so it's not the wire of the stabilizer. So I feel like we hear that more. Sounds a bit quiet. Let me see something here. If we take this out. Oops. God damn. I thought that would come out a little easier. If we take this out, and I put... No, there's no nothing here. Nothing at all. That's just me tapping things. So whatever the noise is, it sounds like something's impacting the plate. And I'm still curious. Well, that noise now is me. Rotate the spacebar. I want to do one thing before I go absolutely crazy. Let me get some stab shims of some sort. One moment. Yeah, I'm gonna try one thing. Do I have any on my desk? No. Let me try one thing here. Where was it again? Where did I see that? Here and here. So there and there. So, oh my god, these keycaps. JWK stems, man. I'm gonna just chop this guy up. And just put this here. Call him Alex Holmes. Different spacebar first. I don't think it's the spacebar. I'm telling you guys, it is 1000% not the spacebar, and I'm telling you that because if we tap on the plate itself, the plate makes the same noise as the spacebar. I think that fixed it. Okay, now I'm gonna take out the gaskets. So I just put a little, I don't know if you guys can even see. I put a little piece of tape so the side of the PCB doesn't impact over here and here. It's not the gaskets. Let me take out the gaskets now, really quick. The spacebar does sound a little empty. We can try a different spacebar. I can try the white one. Cursed spacebar, but it doesn't have that weird pinging noise now. So this is just back to O-ring itself. Nope, still there. So I wonder if the gaskets did more of the thing to fix it. Gotta go, Alex. No worries, dude. Take care. All right, let's try a different spacebar then. Neo and gasket is the way. I think we have to go. No, it's still there. Yeah, let's just go gasket. I think I'm just hyper focusing on the O-ring here. Doesn't seem like I can get the O-ring to a spot that I'm very happy with. All right, let's take out the O-ring. Let's put on the gasket sleeves. Yeah, it's still there. I think it's just perhaps the O-ring. I thought the same thing about the Neo65 though. I wasn't the biggest fan of the O-ring mount. But I appreciate you guys sticking with me as we do this. O-ring not strong suited. Could be not strong. Let's try our sleeves now. I feel like the sleeves will be very, very good. Let's take out these things. I don't think these things made much of a difference. Just wanted to try it out. Perhaps the posts for where the O-rings sit don't do the best of jobs. Tape mod fixed it, strangely enough. Very interesting. Because, like, that sounds great. All right, so next mounting style. Oh, I'm gonna pause my stream for 1 second, guys. Wrong mouse. No, they're doing a fire alarm test. I knew this was happening. I know you guys can't hear because the test is still happening. I don't know if it stopped or not, but okay. Actually, I don't want to use this particular spacebar because I feel like this spacebar does have a bit of a warp to it. Yeah, it does. So I'm going to go back to the pink one. So this is just the gaskets now, like the longer strips of gaskets. I like this one here the best so far. I like this a lot, actually. Yeah, I don't think the O-ring works well on the Neos. That's so interesting how both O-ring mounts for the Neo 65. You think the alphas are quiet? No way. I don't think this is quiet at all. I mean, in comparison to something like the cheese switches, maybe. Yeah, I think it's just the O-ring. I don't know what is causing the O-ring to like... Yeah, I agree. I don't know if you guys bought the Neo 65 and also had like weird play issues with the O-ring, but yeah, it seems like the O-ring and the Neo boards just like aren't it. Have you tried brass pillars yet? No, not yet. Cheese is more flatter. I mean, the cheese is a little bit of a different sound signature. All right, well, I like these. I like the gaskets, both the dumbbells and the jackets. These sound great. I really like how easy to assemble this board is. O-ring was a bit of a miss, though. Unfortunate. And then there's one other mounting style, right, that we should do. I did gasket on the Neo 65 and liked it so much I didn't even try the O-ring. I don't think you're missing out. I don't think the O-ring, if I remember correctly, because I think I just got rid of the O-ring in my Neo 65. I don't think I liked it at all. All right, and let's try the last mounting style, which is those... where's the install instructions for those? Screw the pillars onto the bottom of the case. So let's get these pillars. Sad to hear that O-ring is a bust. I mean, I'm still going to experiment it with it, by the way. Like, I'm still going to, like, see if I can find a way to make the O-ring not have that weird bottom.
Hope you're having an amazing day.
So, this is interesting. Can't say I've seen this before. Thank you very much, Andrew. Appreciate it. But so far, both gasket systems on this board seem pretty darn good. I think just like the Neo, this probably caters more towards a deeper sound signature. In case you guys were wondering. I don't think this is going to be like, you know, for lack of a better word, we'll use some sound words. I don't think this is going to have that super clacky sound signature, even with the alu plate. I liked the Envoy a slight bit more because I prefer super high-pitched, clacky sound signatures. But I know some people preferred the Neo more because of the deeper sound signatures. So then what do I do now? I just lay it on top? So then I can put with a washer and without a washer. Do I have to put washers? Oh, this is cool. Ooh. You can place washers on top of the brass cushioning. this will affect sound profile. So let's try no cushioning first. Did I even get some of those? Somewhere maybe. Wait, I think this might be my favorite one so far. These brass pillars are kind of... I kind of like this the most, guys. Yeah, it sounds like top mount-ish. I like this. Ooh, I actually like this a lot. Yeah, this sounds like more full compared to the... Ooh. There is some resonance. We'll put a piece of bottom foam in just because I want to also see how that sounds with the bottom foam. There's a slight bit of resonance, but it's kind of fun. Let's see. Let's put a piece of foam in the bottom just to see what it sounds like. This is stimulating. Oh my goodness. I think this might be my favorite mounting style so far, however. Oh, gotta put the PCB in first. I also want to point out that this is a joy to disassemble and try new things with. An absolute joy. Push in. I sort of like it without the foam more. I kind of like the resonance in it. However, let me see something. Let me see something here. I think my clip-in switch, I just noticed, is a little bit awkward. Fix that. Hello? I would buy this just so I can take it apart easily. I think that's half the joy of this for me right now. Like, this is really entertaining to do. Why isn't this aligning nicely? I'm not trying plateless today, unfortunately, but I will do a rebuild with plateless. Yeah, now that I fixed the stab there in the corner. Damn. Okay, I really like this mount. This is so far the best mount on this board. The left shift is kind of empty sounding. I wonder why that is. There's like a few switches on the left and... Damn, this sounds really nice, actually. What washers you talked about? I don't know. I don't see them anywhere. Washers. They're not in any of the little baggies. Oh, no, these are feet. I don't think I got any washers. 10 days, no Nixies?
10 days, no Nixies. Only 355 to go.
Yeah, these aren't it either. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that, man. Hold on, I'm going to go back to the gasket mount for 1 second. This is really interesting. Hold on, I'm going to go back to gasket because I think it's a toss-up between this and gasket. And now I kind of want to try both of them again. No washers. Look more top mount. I'm incredibly late, but hi. How you doing, dude? And we'll take out the standoffs as well. All right, I really like this board. I don't think the O-ring works for this, just like I don't think it worked for the Neo. I have no idea why, and I think it just might be the way that it sits on these posts. Perhaps that's causing some sort of like shifting or interfering. Maybe it's kind of like one of those things where it sort of feels like an afterthought, but try O-ring with pillars. Should I just put everything all at once? Hold on. We're gonna try every single mount at once now. Brass pillar is kind of a replacement for bottom mount, not tray mount. Could be why it's similar to top. I mean, either way, it's really nice. I think the brass pillars, whatever you want to label it as, I think they're even calling it what, like a sandwich or something, is by far the nicest mount on the board. Well, actually, can I even get these in now? Did I put the... Okay, you know what? No, we're only going to try 2. We're going to try... Oh, we can't. We can't try... And we have to do dumbbell for this. Actually, forget it. We're not going to try all of them. I lied. No stock PP plate. I mean, you still get palm. That's a good alternative. We're gonna try 2 more things, okay? 2 more things. Just want to put this back in. So I just want to hear the difference back and forth one more time for my own personal sake here. I love how easy it is. Fuck, I don't know which one I like more. I like both this as well as I like the brass mounted ones too. Yeah, so I think I have 2 mounting styles I really like on this. The dumbbells were good too. There's nothing wrong with the dumbbells. And then the O-ring is probably the only one that I don't like. I haven't tried plateless though. And I don't know what it is. Let's try the O-ring one more time. Maybe we can figure out what's causing the issue. Let's see. Let's see if we can perhaps try this one more time here. Maybe it's see it nicer this time. It still feels like really echoey. Let's try it with foam.
Wow, woo. Love you, Otos, always.
Thank you, Kush. Appreciate you, dude. Sorry, there's no music going on, guys. We just keep switching mounts that it's like kind of pointless to turning it on. Okay, I don't think O-ring is my favorite in this, but I really like all the other mounting styles. Oh, actually, with foam, it's a little nicer. Okay, I like it with the foam. The O-ring with the foam is not bad. It kind of cuts some of that like weird metallic-y. Okay, I like this one with the foam. Okay, no, I think this might be one of the better ones too. If we combo the O-ring with the foam. But I still think the gasket, if you're looking for a no foam build, gasket and these brass posts are kind of it. This is O-ring with bottom foam. I like the alphas on this particular mounting style the most though. There is so much you can do with this board. I mean, this is pretty fun. I don't think there's anything objectively bad about this board too, which is nice, right? Actually, did we not get a good connection on the pogo pin, which might be a bit of an issue? Let's see. Why isn't it connecting? There it goes. Just didn't get we got a weird closure there. No, this is nice. I think the O-ring Also has some of the better modifiers. And if you use the foam, man, I do admit, I do think the O-ring sounds the nicest for its alphas. But I liked the gasket spacebar, and as well as the brass post spacebar a little bit more. So we can't unfortunately win in all aspects here, but oh, sorry, wrong button. This is just the case foam on the bottom. There's no plate foam in this. The mods for all of the boards sound a little flat. Like, it's definitely not my favorite keyboard for modifiers. I'm gonna be the first person to say that. But for the amount of variety you can get in this, it's pretty nice. It is pretty nice. It's a nice looking keyboard. Definitely is. Got to admit that too. How does this compare to the Sonnet? I still like the way the Sonnet looks. I think the Sonnet's like fantastic, but really cool though how many things we can try on this. This has been quite the fun little build. What happens if you lift it by the top? I think Diego tried that. Here, I'll give it a go. You guys want me to give it a go? Here. I mean, that's pretty good, right? Like, I'm just grabbing it by the top frame here. Dude, if you're doing more than that on your keyboard, no, bro. If you're doing more than that, then listen, I hate to be this guy, but you probably shouldn't have keyboards on your desk. You should not be whipping your keyboard like that, man. Yeah, therapy time. Yeah, mod's a little empty. Alphas and spacebar pretty good though. 140 for this, not bad. Not bad at all. I like it. There's a lot of stuff you can do with it. A lot of ways you can customize this. O-ring sounds empty. No, I think all the modifiers for all the... Actually, maybe not the brass post one. I think the left shift brass post was the only awkward one, but... How are the arrow keys? A little resonant with the O-ring build. Yeah, I think brass post is number 1 for me. Gasket's number 2. Either one of the gaskets, so we'll say 2 and 3. And then the O-ring is definitely like last place. Although, I like this O-ring with the bottom foam more than I think I liked the Neo65 with the bottom foam. So, does it honestly matter what anything besides the alphas and spacebar sound really though? I mean, to some people it does, right? Some people use their modifier keys a lot. So, I think it's fair to say that it depends on the person. But I still don't... There's still some sort of like weird... Actually, maybe as we kind of break it in here, it's going away. A lot of more resonance on the bottom row for the O-ring build. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I don't know. I think there's a lot of like good stuff about this board. We'll go back to top down over here. It seems like a pretty fair pickup, though. I don't know how you guys are feeling about it. Like, I don't know if you guys were thinking about picking one up too. The only thing I will say that's like a little bit of a, hey, just be careful if you buy the solderable one, is the solder didn't flow as nicely as some of the other PCBs. It's still obviously doable. It'll just take some extra, like, TLC. I think it's a visually pleasing board. Like, they definitely hit all the marks with how good this thing looks. Side profile's really, really pretty as well. Not quite your basic box on wedge, but has some character to it. They have the real... I think this is a fair size little weight on the back. Looks pretty too. This should patina really nicely. Yeah, I think the board looks really pretty. The sound of the board... I think the alphas and the spacebar on the majority of the mounting systems sounded great. None of the modifiers are really up my alley. Might be up your alley, though. So I think I'll end up taking my chances for the Cycle 8. Yeah, you could take your chances there. I feel like it would be a great board for new people to experiment with and find their preferences while having a more accessible layout. I think that's like the biggest selling point about this board too. You get what? Almost technically like 5 ways to build it. We'll count both gasket systems as one each. 5 ways to kind of build this. It takes mere seconds to take the top frame off. There's no JST connector, so you can just take this off too. My keycaps keep coming off my JWK switches. So this is very, very simple to play around with. Extremely simple to play around with. Modifiers are really just a miss, but all good though, because you can't beat that price. Yeah, right now for the TKL market at 140, I think this is like the best one that you can pick up at this price point. The PCB connector is the standout feature here for me. Yeah, I mean, just how easy it is to take this apart and do your thing. Super, super easy. Yeah, like see that shift is just empty sounding. I wonder though, if this probably sound really good with mid-plate foam too, if you really wanted to have some extra oomph. But no, this genuinely is a nice keyboard. The LED does work. It's just, I don't think it's on right now, but I think maybe I need to reseat this so the pogo pin's nicer because I touched it. I need to make it brighter, which I can do in VIA apparently. Yeah, I touched that so it didn't plug in nicely. This is still not connecting. There you go. Keycaps falling all over the place. Such is the life with JWK stems. Let's see. Can I load this up in VIA? Oh, that's Vial. VIA. I don't have a JSON file yet. Vial rocks. This is in Vial. Let's see. As entry-level endgame, I think. Basically, yeah. Basically. No, there's nothing loaded in yet, so it's probably not accepted in VIA yet, but it should have compatibility soon. So nice. All right, guys. At this point here, Neo might make a full-size, viable, almost in-stock board that might be amazing. I mean, this is already pretty good. Like, this is very much up there for $140. So, Kite Keys, thank you so much for the Prime. I really appreciate you. I really think this in plateless would probably like absolutely slap.
Hey Alex, can't wait for my Neo80 baby blue.
Thank you, dude. Appreciate you, man. If Neo makes an Alice board, I'm all over it. Not even funny. Yeah, they've been killing it in this department. Anno quality's good. Construction of everything's pretty good. The only little thing, only small little thing was the O-ring not being my favorite. No, plateless isn't dangerous at all. Plateless is not at all dangerous. All right, guys, let's go see if we can go raid. Thank you for all tuning in today. We can go raid. Oh gosh. Thank you, guys. I will raid Mercia. I think she's doing some streaming. She's doing some beginning of the year streaming. Overall, I think a pretty fun pickup. Let me know if you guys end up picking up this board. I'd be interested to see what you guys end up doing with it. Pretty nice pickup for 140. I like that. Oh man, I am hungry though. I am so hungry. All right, guys, take care. Enjoy. See you guys tomorrow. Wait, maybe see you guys tomorrow. I might be doing another stream tomorrow, anyways. And then Friday for sure. Friday we're definitely doing another stream. All right, guys, take care. Enjoy the rest of your day, and bye-bye.